Inner Traditions Audio presents The Lost Pillars of Enoch, When Science and Religion Were One, by Tobias Churton. Read by Kevin Moriarty. Preface. Provenance. In the fall of 2018, Professor Gabriele Boccaccini of the University of Michigan kindly invited me to deliver a paper to the Enoch Seminar Conference, to be held in Florence in June 2019. The invitation was fortuitous. Researching a paper for specialists in the ancient book of Enoch transformed a long-standing idea about a book on religion for the future into something more epic, vital, and universal. Looking again into the enigmatic world of the Book of Enoch opened my eyes to new perspectives on how our species has approached the origins of human knowledge, religion, and civilization. That old esoteric conceit that at the beginning of civilization, science and religion were one struck me again, not so much as a lament for the past, but as a picture for the future. An ancient idea arose in all its grandeur. Before the flood, humankind possessed pristine knowledge, and that knowledge, enlivened by conscious intuition, was passed down to the worthy in fragments, whence it may be recovered. This book describes the amazing voyage of how this idea has plowed through the waves of recorded history. A note about the timing of this book. Days before I began editing this manuscript, my family's house was hit by a flood precipitated by Storm Dennis, whose tempest hit the UK on February 17, 2020. As if being made temporarily homeless was not woeful enough, then, even as we attempted to make good the damage, the world was hit by the coronavirus, spread from China by every modern amenity. Now we may all feel intimately the kind of reality shock that made so many cultures in the distant past relate legends of a great natural cataclysm, a story familiar to Judeo-Christian tradition as the Great Flood and the story of Noah and his ark, presuming, doubtless rightly, that so much that was precious was lost in that flood, or, for all we know, series of floods. A story developed that vital knowledge that had been discovered before the flood had been inscribed on pillars to survive the coming cataclysm. One of the pillars survived. In time, the construction of the pillars was ascribed to Enoch, hero.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?